Hey guys, it's Esteban again with Incognitistic. I want to talk about the AuDHD style of communication. And it's something that seems to be in question by neurotypicals quite a bit, and quite often in question by myself, because having both of those neurodivergences kind of makes it a little bit more difficult to pinpoint what's going on and when, for me anyway. Not to mention the dyslexia kicking in occasionally when something that has to do with a word or combination of numbers and letters in my head and then expressing it, it just makes it a little more difficult. But it's not a balance, and that's something that people need to understand. AuDHD communication goes back from the neurotype of autism to ADHD, and then incorporates whatever other neurotypes and disabilities you might have. So for me, it's not always that I am interrupting people mid-sentence because it's something that I find interesting and want to talk about or ask more questions about while interrupting, but that happens. And it's not always that I am listening to somebody and they bring up something that I find interesting or is part of my hyper interests, and I start thinking about that and lose the conversation completely or most of it because I end up hyper focusing on one specific thing that they talked about. It goes back and forth. All these different things, these traits, these communication styles, they randomly go back and forth. And maybe for some people it's an easy balance, but for myself and a lot of other people that I know, it's not. So when we are trying to figure ourselves out and trying to find tools to better communicate with people around us who are neurotypical, or even those who are neurodivergent, who might just have one neurotype, it is extremely difficult. And honestly, without being given any sort of grace and accommodation for our traits, it's very difficult to move forward in communicating well with somebody. Anyhow, I just thought that it was a topic that needed to be addressed, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.